This must be the biggest joke ever played on black people. I'm from New York, okay? Like, you have to be tough in New York. I find it they are, well, I don't know how it is now, I haven't been there in a while, but from when I grew up there, they're tough, but they know how to be polite. Even when they're busy, because we're always moving. There's always movement. City that never sleeps. Even with that, there's no rudeness unless you're crossed. All right. So that's just, I'm digressing there, but still, biggest joke on black people, man, because not only is it's not happening under our noses. A lot of us are approving of this, with the whole illegal immigration and all that stuff. Look. You can't say illegal now. Like, you're not allowed to say illegal now. Right? I'm sure I read up on Dave Chappelle saying this in one of his stand-ups about the people, and like, you can't, with the labeling and stuff like that. Oh man, okay, so you can't say illegal. Yet we, knowing where the word originates from, they can call us, anybody could call us that. I'm in California, and a lot of these offspring of the, people who hop the fence, I know obviously not all of them, are illegal, but I'm just saying, like, you can pretty much, because there's a lot of them say this word willy-nilly to each other and to other black people, right? A-okay, right? But we can't say illegal, even if it's true. Like, if it's true, one of them could easily just turn around and be like, I'm offended, and it's over. You got to pay a $2,000 fine or something like that. Really? So we don't get that privilege? Why? Because we allowed it? This is what's foolish about it. You say we just took the word back, or made it our own. No, you know what you should have done? You should have turned it around on them. Turn it around on the people who called you that in the first place. Make them the N-words. Call them the N-words. Not call them cracker and stuff like that. Redneck. But they embrace that. You obviously don't embrace it when you're called that. Right? So it ain't hurting them. So how you taking a word back and and you making up new words for them? No, why don't you turn it around on them? Because now the words that should have been used, which is like Negro and Negroid and stuff like that, those are proper terms for our skin color. Because we're not a monolith, but when it comes to the skin color, those are proper terms. Right? You can't even say the proper terms when we're being addressed. We have to call this black and African American. Like, not all of us are from Africa. There's Brazilians, Panamanians, West Indians, all that stuff, and we have to say African American. Really, we have to limit ourselves to what we call ourselves. Yeah, but we get to be insulted, and there's no legislation on that. And you're ready to crack somebody's head open. And how can you prove it? When you have it in the music and all that stuff, how can you prove it? How can you defend yourself if somebody calls you that? You're gonna have a hard time, especially now, having to prove it's a hate crime, because saying it to somebody in a derogatory sense is a hate crime, but now it's gonna be harder to prove. And you're letting all these guys skip for regular words, or something as technical and correct as illegal. Illegal alien or alien. The hell, that's what the word means. Now anybody could turn it around on you, and I'm talking about anybody in general now. When I say you, I mean in general. It could be black, white, anybody. They say the word illegal, they're in trouble. especially black, because if they hate you and you say illegal because you're mad because they took your jobs, and you're in a, predominantly black neighborhood, or you're a black person trying to get a job and you get skipped over, which is normally the case because I've gone through that. What can you do? What can you do, right? Well, this is why I believe in free speech, and there should be no holds barred in what you say. I don't care, because somebody calls me that, I don't care, sticks and stones to me. I just won't say the word because I know it's wrong and where it comes from. Y'all are jokers, yo. Now this is a total agenda, and you don't see how it's against black people. You don't see it, and a lot of you guys are cheering it on, and this is a complete joke, and they're playing with us, and you're allowing it. Keep playing games, yo. I'm sitting here eating popcorn watching the show, and at the same time commentated and pointed out all the hypocrisy, all the foolishness. All right? Because if you're really about it and you really hate the word, I'm not seeing or hearing any black people saying, wait, but that's not derogatory. We can't say alien? But I hear kids of all races call each other that and insult us. It's on TV. It's in the music, in the movies. Django Unchained. For all we know, Tarantino could have been doing it just to have fun with the word because he thinks of us as the N-word. We don't know for sure. But this is a good movie, It's like we like the director, so we let it slide. You can't say alien. Yo, if you don't see the joke in that, you don't see the game they're playing, the chessboard, they're playing with us, and we don't take over, and yet you want to beg these people, you want to bend the knee for these people while they're playing with you, instead of standing up on your own 2 feet, standing up to them, or standing up for yourself and forgetting them all together and do your thing, build your own businesses, build up your own community, police your own community, phase out the criminal element on your own. Yo, straight up, go full vigilante on them, yo. This is your neighborhood, take over. But no, you want to cry every time one of them gets killed and stuff. Yo, I'm digressing, but still, man, this is a joke. This is a joke. Let this slide, yo, and keep getting hurt by words. That's the big point here. I don't care, man. But this is, now that they're taking away our speech, yo, and they're letting the one that actually was meant to hurt black people slide. They let us talk about it, complain about it. They let us do that, but ain't do no legislation on it. I don't want there to be legislation on it. I don't want there to be legislation on banning any word or any form of speech. Talk all the crap you want. You suffer the consequences, however it may be. You get beat down or you get fired or something like that. Whatever. That's how it is. Why we need the government to police us in things we say? There are people who are mentally strong enough to be like, I'm not. It's nothing, sticks and stones, whatever, moving on. I just won't deal with that person anymore. I won't buy from that person anymore. I'll stay away from that person. Or I'll know, like, if that person comes around, But other than, but let them do this and have fun. Oh, man. Later, guys.